In this video, we're going to show you how to use the different tools and interfaces on Omega. Again, you've got your notification up in the upper right. You've got your radar that you're looking at, the radar site that you're looking at, and whether it's 2D or 3D. Down at the bottom, you've got your tool selected that you're going to be utilizing. On the frames, this number right here, this time and date stamp, will show you the last time this frame was updated. And on the lower right, you've got your different products: reflectivity, velocity, dual polarization, precipitation, accumulation, and other products. So let's just take a look. We'll start out on high-res reflectivity. Let's first take a look at how you can find something. You can either go and click on a radar site. And if I wanted to find something, I'm trying to see where we've got maybe some storms or something. Not a lot. We'll look up in Eau Claire, Michigan. I go up and click on one of these radar sites around it. I can click on this one, and it will show me what's coming in. KGRB may show a little less back here, but more over here. This one is going to show more here, but not a lot. KMPX will show you more of this. Notice when I click on one, it turns green. That means it's active. Okay, so that's the easiest thing to do. Is if you know what state you're looking in, go in and click on that particular radar site and go from there. Now, if you're watching somebody on a radar, or if you are looking at here and you see a tornado warning for Steuben, Indiana. Well, obviously, the first thing you can do is you can go and click on the radar icon here, and it'll take you right to it. But if you're watching TV and somebody is saying, Steuben, Indiana, be ready now, you can simply go up here to your radar site and do search and do Steuben, Indiana. I probably misspelled that, which is why it's easier just to click on STE. Well, I'm just not a STEU, Steuben, Indiana. And again, make sure you spell it correctly, because there may be multiple Indianas. There's Steuben and Steuben County. So I'll just go click on Steuben, and it takes me directly to the heart of Steuben, Indiana. So now if the radar, if the meteorologists are talking about a specific cross street, you can look at it right here. Again, the easiest way to do that is just come up here on your whatever warning you're looking at and tap on that, and it takes you to that radar. Because you notice we didn't get this visual when we just went to Steuben, because we were still on a radar out somewhere in Wisconsin. So you can look at this. We can quickly click on the animation, and we can see that purple coming right through about the green mark. And you can see that that's probably where there was some sort of rotation. So instead of going to high-res reflectivity, we may drop back down to high-res velocity. And we can see, we'll back out a little bit. You see how that popped up real quick? The green and the red right there. Probably had some tornadic winds right there. Again, don't listen to me. Listen to your local meteorologist. But you can look at that. Again, the base velocity is just how fast this storm is moving. So you can click on your checker here, and you can see the winds are blowing about 42 miles an hour there. One was in the 60s somewhere in here, I think I saw. But that just shows you how fast that this is moving on from where it was. So it's not going to be a long-lasting storm. Your relative velocity, this is going to show you, I believe, how fast it's going in relation. But see, you've got your storm right here. That's 38, and that's 23. So there's about a 60 mile an hour rotation. And again, you'll learn more about this as you progress. The storm relative velocity, again, you can see 58 miles, 22 miles, different miles per hour. And I believe the 22, the green is going away from the radar. The red is coming into the radar. I'll look that up for you. The dual polarization, this is going to show you, and again, with all the little stuff, I can't tell what that is. This may be some debris here. I don't know. Let's see. Don't know what that means. Differential phase. You see, we just updated at 5:38. So this is probably what that tornado was, is right there. I don't really know. But anyway, you can just go through there anytime you'd like. The different bases and all that you've got. The 3D, if you're looking at high res, the velocity, there's no 3D. There's no 3D down on anything except the vertical integrated liquid top. And that will actually show you, the higher it is, the more rain you're getting. So that's where that is. And again, you're on your phone. All you're doing is squeezing in or spreading out to zoom in or zoom out. You're using your alerts to go look at something. We'll go to Grant, Indiana. It's got, well, let's go to Hillsdale, Michigan, which is where we are. And now, because this one is, we click in here, Hillsdale, tornado watch, tornado warning right now, another 18 minutes, quarter size hail, and considerable damage threat. We can come in and look at the different things. We're going to click on the radar to get rid of that. But this is the different speed, and this looks like 73 miles an hour. So it'd be something to watch. But because we can go in and look directly, if I put in Camden, Michigan, and it clicks in, I can go right here and it'll center me up in Camden. So when they start talking about the different streets, you can see where they are. When we go to Camden, there's 40, 42, 70, 88, so different speeds. I would not worry about on the velocities changing the tilts. That's going to be the angle of the radar that you want to look at. And if it's higher or lower, it's going to depend, that's going to make it whether or not you're seeing what you really need to see. So I generally try to leave it at tilt 1. and move forward. Now, as you get to know more about this, go for it. Let's take one more look back at the high-res reflectivity. And you can see 18 dB doesn't look like a lot of rain. The higher the decibel, the harder the rain, the more severe the rain. So as you get further out where there's no rain at all, you'll see how far it gets down. So that's what the dBs are. And as you move over here, this is also going to tell you what the dB, how hard it is. And if we go back to the wind, this will show what your speed is. So this will just give you a little more information as you get to learn about this. The best way to actually do this is to, while you're watching a meteorologist on TV, Weather Channel, anybody that's got emergency, that's got live going on, especially now during severe weather season, tornado season, is watch that person and follow along with him and what they're talking about and where they're showing it. Again, on the notifications, I would be more concerned with the tornado warnings, maybe severe thunderstorm warnings if it's in my area. I'm not worried about marine warnings or statements or tornado watches. And the severe thunderstorms, again, it will tell you 60 miles an hour winds. Here's one in Indiana, 60 mile an hour winds. Let's go see what this one is. And it just jumps back, and it looks like you could have a little rotation set up for right there. So 13, 26. So that's what you can do. Anyway, that will hopefully give you enough information to at least get started with this. I hope it's been helpful.